Al Capone is one of the most intriguing and complex figures in American history, known not only for his criminal activities, but also for his impact on popular culture. Despite his illegal activities such as bootlegging, racketeering, and murder, Capone's life and legacy have continued to captivate people because of his charisma and intelligent to his strategic thinking and cunning. Also, Capone's life have been the inspiration for countless books, movies, and TV shows as it provides a fascinating story filled with intrigue, violence, and drama. So follow me till the end. There are many surprising facts about him you should know. Al Capone was born on January 17, 1899 in New York to Italian immigrant parents. His childhood was marked by poverty and hardship, and his parents struggled to make ends meet. The family moved frequently in search of work and a better life. Capone dropped out of school at the age of 14 to help support his family, and he began working odd jobs, including as a pin setter in a bowling alley and a candy store clerk. Eventually, he found employment in the criminal underworld and became involved in gangs and criminal activities. It was during this time that he received a cut on his face, which earned him the nickname Scarface. But Al Capone's interest into the criminal world started when Johnny Torrio offered him a job as a bouncer and bartender in one of his brothels in New York. Johnny Torrio was one of the most notorious gangsters in America, who quickly recognized Capone's potential and was impressed by his fearlessness and quick thinking. He took Capone under his wing and began to groom him for a career in organized crime. Together, they built up the Chicago Outfit, a powerful criminal organization that controlled gambling, prostitution, bootlegging, and other illegal activities. After an attempt on Johnny's life in 1925, he decided to leave the business and return to Italy, leaving Al Capone in charge of the Chicago Outfit. Under Capone's leadership, the Chicago Outfit became more powerful and expanded its criminal activities, including bootlegging during the Prohibition era, gambling, and prostitution, which generated significant revenue for the organization. Although it is difficult to estimate Capone's exact wealth during this period, it is widely believed that he was one of the wealthiest and most powerful crime bosses of his time, with estimates of his net worth ranging from tens of millions to over $100 million. Al Capone initiated one of the most horrific acts of violence in American mob history on February 14, 1929, when he ordered his hit squad to launch a brutal attack on his arch-rival Bugs Moran and his associates. The unsuspecting members of Moran's gang were ambushed as they entered the garage under the impression they would receive a delivery of stolen whiskey. Instead, they were met with a hail of gunfire from Capone's men, who wielded Tommy guns to mercilessly shoot down their victims. The incident, known as the St. Valentine's Day Massacre, continues to serve as a haunting reminder of the brutal tactics used by Al Capone and his associates to assert their dominance over the illegal liquor trade in Chicago. However, Capone's involvement in organized crime eventually caught up with him. In 1931, he was charged and convicted of income tax evasion and sentenced to 11 years in federal prison. He was sent to Atlanta Penitentiary and then transferred to Alcatraz, where he spent several years in confinement. While in prison, Al Capone's organization began to fall apart, and he lost much of his influence and control over his criminal empire. In 1939, he was released due to health problems from syphilis, which had a significant impact on his physical and mental health. However, his release didn't mark a return to his former power and influence. Capone spent the remainder of his life living quietly with his family and receiving treatment for his health problems, and finally died in 1947 at the age of 48, leaving behind a complex legacy that continues to fascinate and intrigue people today. So before I conclude this video, let me leave you with Al Capone's most famous quotes. But don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you never miss out on any of our breathtaking videos in the future. Don't mistake my kindness for weakness. I'm kind to everyone, but when someone is unkind to me, weak is not what you're going to remember about me. You can go a long way with a smile. You can go a lot farther with a smile and a gun. Be careful who you call your friends. I'd rather have 4 quarters than 100 pennies. When I sell liquor, it's bootlegging. When my patrons serve it on a silver tray on Lakeshore Drive, it's hospitality. I would rather be rich, affluent and greedy and go to hell when I die, than live in poverty on this earth.